I have recapped and reviewed so many reality shows. A lot. And I have never seen someone act the way Mark act during this episode of Inmate to Roommate. How you gonna be fresh out of prison, looking crusty, dusty, and musty, busted up braids, lips chapped, face ashy, and you gonna dictate on your first night what you gonna do in someone else's house? I'm gonna need for you to tiptoe in the tar pit, Mark. Okay? Let's get into it. Friends, welcome back to my channel, Sass here. Oh yes, I am here for Inmate to Roommate. Y'all, this is the show right here. This show is so good, okay? It's so good. It is on A&E, and if you are unable to get A&E, you can get it free on the A&E app. So y'all go check it out, child, because it is so good. Child, let's talk about Cindy. Cindy is allegedly 56. Now, the population of the town she lives in is 62. Do you think maybe that number's been switched? Because, honey, 56. Hard face, hard life, child. Cindy says that she found out she had diabetes during the C-19, and she had a sore, and they took off her foot. But they took off her whole leg. There's even a statue in this little town of her foot, child. Now, Cindy is disabled. She's in a wheelchair. You know, it's hard for her to get around, and so she needs somebody to come in and help her, you know, around the house and help with the bills. Now, you know, you would think that you would get a home health nurse, you know, a CNA, you know, a nurse. Oh no, not Cindy. See, Cindy's friend said, you know what? You don't need no nurse. You don't need no home health provider. What you need is an inmate. Her name is Jennifer. Jennifer is getting out of prison, needs somewhere to stay, and the friend of Cindy said, hey, she can stay here. You got extra room. And so Cindy, no questions asked. Okay. Now see, Cindy's homegirl come over. And homegirl of Cindy was like, let me, you know, drop you some game. Cause see, I know, okay? I've been to prison. I know the game, okay? I'm also an ex-addict. I know the game. So, you don't know what you in store for, okay? And so, her homegirl is telling her, this girl is an addict. You don't know what you are, you know, up against. This is a lot. So she's questioning Cindy. Why was she in prison? What was she in there for? What type of DRUGSs did she enjoy? Here is Cindy. I don't know. You know, I really don't know. Really? I didn't know that. Just as naive and foolish, how is it that you don't know any of this information like all the other participants on this show, but you are willing to let an inmate darken your doorway? Don't know nothing about them. Don't really care. Just as long as Cindy got somebody to come in there and wash them dishes, sheets, laundry, do the floor, sweep, dust, and help with the bills. Cindy, you are in for a rude awakening. Because Jennifer, she ain't gonna be here for it. So you might as well get ready like your homegirl tried to tell you. Okay? See, the smaller the town, the bigger the problems. Okay? So, Cindy's with a homeboy and they're on their way to the prison to get Jennifer. Y'all already know how this is going to go. It's not going to end well. Okay? Jennifer ain't going to be playing none of this mess. Cindy, get a home health nurse. That's what you do. Child, let's move on. Aaron and David, fight the power. You got to fight the power in me. Honey, baby. David, he's in Do the Right Thing. David is an activist for inmate reform, okay? He is fighting for the people. Now, he done picked up Aaron, all right? Now, Aaron is supposedly his roommate, but David think that this is a date, okay? That's what I think. David's doing that annoying laugh. It's all loud. I'm like, David, calm down. And this is a teacher. This is someone who is educating our children. So Aaron, he didn't know nothing about David either. He didn't even know David was a teacher. They've been corresponding because they are both, want to, be inmate reform and try to help inmates, relocate when they get out, or help the inmates who are falsely accused and, all this. But honey, Aaron, he didn't know nothing about David. See, in prison, you have a whole lot of time on your hands. You have a whole lot of time for active, to be an activist, okay? Phone calls, do some paperwork. I mean, you got all the time in the world when you get out. See, that's totally different. But on the inside, you got all the time in the world, child. Okay? So, David is telling Aaron about, what's going down. But see, the only thing Aaron is worried about is bacon. Okay? They go to a restaurant and Aaron is like, I cannot wait to get me a good piece of bacon, honey. He done got him a burrito shoved with bacon. He got him a side of bacon. And he said, listen, if they let bacon in prisons, it'd be less fighting. Okay? But I just want to eat this pig. I really don't want to talk. I just want to eat. All right? Then he started talking about pockets. And, their uniform, the pants only got one pocket. So, it's the little things. Okay? And then here's David. Aaron done been in prison for years. This is his first day out, okay? This man is excited about bacon. And then here's David. We need to go to a protest. Honey, Aaron is like, who? Who's we? I just want to enjoy my food, breathe a little bit, kick it a little bit, relax. I ain't here trying to do fight the power. I'm not here trying to go to no, protest. And so David said that the guy was falsely imprisoned. So they're doing a little protest, family members and all this. And so Aaron said, well, listen, I'm all for that. Okay? I'm here to help you with the prison reform and all that. But some people need to be in prison. I said, oh. Now, Aaron, David don't want to hear that because, see, David thinks that everybody in prison's innocent. He didn't even know why you're in prison. You was out there selling that meth, okay? Y'all know what I'm saying? He was selling that meth. A whole street pharmacist out here. But see, Aaron, is trying to tell him, let's chill, let's pump the brakes a little bit. David said, I'm a little disappointed in that. When you're fresh out of prison, don't nobody want to go to no protest. So they get back to the house and Aaron sees David's decor, all of the fight the power stuff. Okay, he was like, wow. Aaron says, wow. Okay, he has a lot of time on his hands. He got stuff everywhere. And so, Aaron just may make it, y'all. What do y'all think about Aaron? Aaron has a chance. He needs to get out of David's house. That's one. Because, see, I think in David's mind, he has an ulterior motive. Like, I don't think he really understands what's going on here. Is he trying to help Aaron, or is he trying to do, a dang thing with Aaron? I may be wrong, but hey, let's talk about it in the comments. And if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe. I know you want to. I know you do. Okay? Let's move on. Devin and Daniel. Okay? Now, Daniel and Devin's sister are on their way to get Devin. Okay? And so Devin gets out, young. Okay? And Devin's mouth is garbage. Okay? F this, F that. Every other word is a cuss word, child. Okay? Him and his sister, are happy to see each other, but he can't stay at his sister's house because, see, the last time he stayed at the sister's house, he was using, and she has children. And she said, okay, you done burnt that bridge. See, that's the theme of Inmate to Roommate, okay? Y'all have burnt so many bridges that you can't even stay with your family members no more. You have to depend on strangers to lay your head. He's putting on clothes. His sister is clowning him about his tattoos. Got milk. Oh, God. The time they have in prison. Just getting those prison tattoos that mean absolutely nothing. They look like a 2-year-old dead of... Oh, awful. Awful. But Devin is in good spirits, okay? He says that he is ready to... get his life together. He said that he was about that life. He was in these streets. He thought it was cute to run from the law and go to jail every other day. He was like, it wasn't nothing like that. It was a good old time. But now he says that he's done matured a little bit and he's ready to get his life in order. We shall see. So they go out to eat, and so Devin done dropped a bombshell. Now, they already had a plan. Okay, Daniel done flew out there, go get Devin, and then they was going to take their tail back. Devin said, pump the brakes. I thought about it, and I want to spend time with my sister, so I was thinking I can stay, and then I head out on the 28th. Now, he's supposed to be checked in by the 30th. But he's going to leave on the 28th so he can spend time with his sister. Now, why are you spending time with your sister when your sister said you can't stay there? Oh, okay. So you can't stay there for an extended period of time, but you can stay there for a couple of days. And so Daniel was like, I don't really like that. We had a plan. We got to stick with the plan. And you have to abide by these rules. Not only your PO's rules, but my rules. And you're messing up the plan. Okay, what if you don't check in on time? Red flag. Now, he's already willing to change the plans, and he ain't even got to your house yet. Daniel. So what do you think Devin's going to do when he gets there? But he wanted to spend time with his family. So they're all in the car, they're driving, and his wife calls. And oh boy, what was her name, child? What is her name? Oh, I didn't write it down. Kathy. Kathy called, and Daniel was telling him how the plans have changed. And boy, she's livid. She said, I don't like this one bit. She said, here, we have planned this for such a long time. Why didn't he let us know that this is what he wanted to do? Why did he drop this on you? This is something y'all should have talked about before we made all this. They done booked flights. They're driving for hours. And now all of a sudden the plans done changed. Oh, no. And she was hot. She is fussing. And so his sister is just like, oh, Lord. She didn't say nothing. She's just driving. And so Devin is like, oh, God. Okay, I got to listen to that mouth. She's this mad. And I got to listen to that. Maybe I should think about this. Too late. Too late, Devin. Okay? Yeah, you're going to listen to that mouth. Okay? Because, see, she mad. And I'm sorry, she had every right to be mad. But see, this is the thing, all right? Y'all have chose to let this young man come into your home because you're friends with the grandparents. Okay? Now, you know his background. You know why the family ain't taking him in, but y'all prayed on it, and y'all gonna bring him in. So, y'all might as well be ready if Devin is ready, child, because, honey, he already done changed the plans. So, anyway, plans are changed. Daniel's on his way home, and Devin is staying a couple of days with the family, child. And then he's supposed to be there by the 30th. Let's hope he make it, child. Let's move on. Last and most definitely least. Now, when I was watching Mark, I thought to myself, there is no way this is real. No way someone acts like that. I thought that. I thought, there's no way somebody's acting like that. The disrespectful tone, okay? All right? The cockiness, the arrogance. Someone who's fresh out. The family don't even want you to darken their doorway. But see, someone has graciously opened their door to you, and you are there being so rude and nasty. Let's talk about Dusty Mark, Musty Mark, CRUSTY Mark, with his ungrateful ass. So as we know, Mark is outside of the pickup place, and his 3 homegirls done showed up. So, of course, Annalisa was like, oh no, who are they? What is happening? Okay? So they ended up at a restaurant. Now I know what you're thinking. It was Veda, Annalisa, and Deja, and Mark at the restaurant, right? Oh no, The 3 chicks that showed up at the restaurant with Mark. Now that's when I knew that this episode was top tier. Now, first of all, they had no business at the restaurant. Who are you? And so Deja was about to lose her mind, child. Bless her heart. She was about to lose her mind. She said, if you knew that they were there to pick you up, why did we drive 3 to 4 hours to pick you up? And so Mark is like, I got it like that. I'm that dude. Meanwhile, he's sitting back there with his knuckles look like he done dragged concrete. Looking a mess. And he's sitting up there thinking he's the man. And so Deja said, oh Lord, this fool with his cocky self is sitting up here being nasty. So the 3 chicks is just sitting there. Who paid for the meal? I hope they had money. Because see, we know they didn't have money for the Airbnb. We'll get into that later. So Annalisa is like, now listen, okay, I grew up old school. I grew up old school. I suggest a little bit more respect, okay? I don't tolerate disrespect. And what you did was disrespectful. How you talking is disrespectful because we drove all the way down here to pick you up, and then you had these ladies picking you up. You could have let us know, okay? So, of course, Mark, he is paying that dust in one ear, out the other. He wasn't paying them no mind. He could care less. So, everybody gets up, okay? Annalisa is hot, okay? So, they get back to the house. And so, I know what you're thinking, Sastus. You're thinking that it's Annalisa, Veda, Deja, and Mar. Oh no! Here comes the 3 chicks. They walk inside her house. 3 strangers done walked inside this woman's house. Really 4. And they have a seat. Deja said, Deja said, it's nice meeting y'all, but if I don't get out this house, I'm about to tear everything apart. Deja said she had to go. Now, Deja, I get it. I get it. I get it, girl. I get that you wanted to get out that house because you know that this situation is unbearable. But see, there's no way I would leave my parents' home knowing that Crusty, Dusty, Musty, Michael and the 3 chicks were sitting inside that house. In fact, my mom and dad would have had me thrown out because, see, I would have said there's no way they coming inside my mom and daddy's house. Okay? We gonna be scrapping up in here. We wobbling. Do you hear me? You're not stepping foot, Tritsy, Ditsy, Litsy, up in my parents' house. You can stay into your car that was leaned to the left. And you can wait until he gets out. And that's just that on that. But, hey, it ain't me. So Deja leaves. Let the games begin. Mark walks in the house and says it stinks, it's old, and it's stale. And he said, this ain't it. Someone who is fresh out of prison is complaining about a house that you ain't paying rent on. What did the prison smell like? I didn't know you was at the Ritz-Carlton of prisons. I didn't know that. Now, the house does not appear to be smelling of a dead corpse, okay? But let me tell you what you look like, Mark. You look like that your balls smell old, stale, and musty. See, that's what it looks like, okay? You stepped in there, you walked into the room, you seen your little gifts. Not one time did you pick up that lotion, that body wash, or anything else and said, let me take a quick shower. Not one drop of water hit your ashy ass body. Not one. And then he had the nerve to talk about the bedroom. And he said, this ain't it. I use this as storage. Bitch. Have you lost your mind? You disrespectful, Bigfoot, long neck, goofy ass MFer. Shut up! So he says, well, Annalise, yeah, you gonna go to bed? And she was like, well, no, I thought that we could have a conversation. It's your first night. I thought that we can talk. And he was like, oh, no. He said, we ain't gonna talk. I'm about to have some fun. See, I'm about to blow out 3 backs, okay? By the way, they all look young, but that's neither here nor there. He said, I'm about to kick it, okay? Don't have time to talk to you, okay? She said, well, I thought that, you know, we'll have a conversation. And then he says, that's the problem of thinking you think wrong. Now, at that moment, Annalisa should have threw out himself, okay? And the 3 women that sitting on her couch. See, they're still sitting there. So he leaves. Annalisa said, I just cannot believe this. That he actually is disrespecting me this way. Why is he doing this? And then she was like, you know what? I can't have this. This isn't how this should go. So he leaves. Pastors, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, oh, that's it, right? Oh, no. We just getting started. So it's the next morning. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, where's the husband at? Where's Vader? What he got to say about it, honey? He ain't got much to say. He ain't got much to say at all, child. He should have said a lot, but he didn't this episode. He was like, you know what? Annalisa's going to handle this. So it's the next morning, and they're talking, and she was like, maybe we made a huge mistake. We should have thought about this. Things are not going the way I thought it would go. So here comes Mark in the same mother-freaking clothes. He is in that vehicle with 2 of the girls. And one of the girls got a Party City ponytail in her head. I said, not the recycled horsehair. So they had fun, okay? So they go back to the house. He still got on the same prison clothes. Not a drop of water have hit that body. But he want to talk about the house things. Oh, okay. So the two girls are sitting there. They done came back and made themselves comfortable. So Annalisa was like, oh, okay, well, we need to have a conversation. And so he says, listen, I have something to ask. There was a problem with the, Airbnb or wherever we were staying. And I want to know if the girls can spend the night here. Yes, y'all. Now, see, he's fresh out of prison. Haven't even been there a whole, 36 hours? Maybe 24 hours? And he's asking two girls to stay the night at a stranger's home.
I think the fuck not, you trick-ass bitch.
Annalisa said, you got me all the way effed up. You think that I'm going to have these two young ladies spend the night in my house? Where are they going to sleep? He said, my room. She said, where? My bed. Where are you going to sleep? My room. Where? In my bed. And she said, no, see, you're using mine too much. Okay? You're using mine too much. See, this is my house. My bedroom. And they gonna be staying here. The gall and the nerve of you to think that that's okay. It's not. Okay? See, I run this ship. And you are a guest in my home. And you will act accordingly. While she is saying that, Mark is talking over her. He's talking over her. He was like, well, I don't know what the big deal is. I'm a guest here. It's my room. I don't see what the problem is. And she said, you're supposed to be working on getting your life together. Oh, I am. I can do both. I said, please get him out your house. Please get him out of your house. The nerve of him to come up in these people's homes and disrespect them like that. There's no way. No way. You would have been gone. You would have been gone. Because not only does he not care about you, okay, not only does he not respect you, he does not respect your home. And so since you do not respect me or my home, you can take your feet to the mother freaking street. And take those two bitches with you. Okay? That Party City ponytail. So, Annalisa stood up. She was never disrespectful to those young ladies. And she told them, she said, no disrespect, but you can't stay here. So, she stood up, she said, y'all got to go. She shook the hand of one girl. The other girl said, no, I don't want to shake your hand, ma'am. Bye. And so Annalisa said, that's why you ain't staying in my house. And so the Party City ponytail heifer was like, you mad? Oh, you mad? Oh, you mad? Shut up. Get the hell up out the house. But see, she didn't have that same energy when Deja was sitting there. Y'all clock that? See, Deja was sitting there. She didn't have that same energy. Why not? Party City ponytail. Then, as she was leaving the house, okay, she calls Annalisa a B word. She sure did. She called her the B word. Y'all, when I tell you, I tell you that Party City, I know you. Get your ass. Get it. And then, when they all were leaving, Mark had a slick snide comment. I have never seen someone act the way he acted. He ain't shit. He ain't about shit. And he ain't gonna do shit, y'all. And that's that on that, because we seen the preview when the cops allegedly show up. Very, very, very good episode. What did y'all think? Y'all know what to do. To my new subscribers, welcome to the family. And y'all know, hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends, bye.